Ladies and gentlemen of the court, we are gathered here today to witness and address one of the most ass-backwards, dick-tucked, legally incompetent displays of government weaponization I have ever had the displeasure of witnessing. Somebody, a journalist named Elijah Schaefer, retweeted a meme, a picture, with no caption, no commentary of his own, just a fucking retweet. And for this heinous crime, the new director of the FBI, Kash with a fucking K, has his inner circle, his own legal network, sue the guy for $5 million. Are you fucking kidding me? $5 million. Not for libel, not for a documented hit piece, not for espionage, for a fucking retweet. This isn't just a frivolous lawsuit, it's a perversion of the entire legal system. This ain't defamation, this is mind-reading prosecution. It's a fucking thought crime, brought to you by the same clowns who are supposed to be protecting our constitutional rights. And let me read you this gem, this absolute masterpiece of legal bullshit from the actual lawsuit they filed in federal court. I want the jury to hear this. I quote, "While the defendant may not have included any caption to spell out the meaning of his post, he didn't have to." Oh, really? So now we're suing people based on what you think they were thinking? What is this, Minority Report? This is North Korea shit. This is guilty by facial expression level bullshit. In my world, we call that a lack of evidence. What's next? We gonna subpoena emojis? He liked a tweet with a smirk face, Your Honor. That implies malice. Lock him up! This is the dumbest legal argument I have ever seen, and I once had to argue about the proper cook time of grits in an Alabama courtroom. So let's rewind a second. Who the hell is this clown, Kash Patel? This guy used to be the MAGA darling, right? The tough guy. I'm taking down the deep state. I'm exposing the corruption. He wrote a whole kid's book about it, for Christ's sake. Now? This bitch has morphed into the very fucking thing he swore to destroy. He ain't draining the swamp. He's taking a bath in the fucking water. He's parading around his country singer girlfriend like she's some kind of international spy thriller heroine, and he's using the apparatus of the state and his own legal network to sue people left and right like he's the Queen of England's bitchy assistant. What happened to the guy who was fighting for free speech? He got a taste of power, and it turned him into the very swamp monster he used to hunt. So what was this career-ending $5 million tweet? Some guy, Elijah, retweeted a meme from another account that claimed the Mossad used hot chicks to infiltrate Iran. No text, no name drops, no accusations, just a picture of some women. But because Patel's girlfriend, this Alexis Wilkins, is a blonde with a microphone and some government ties, she suddenly sees herself in the meme. Oh, I'm sorry, did we hit a nerve? You identified yourself as the honeypot? No one even named you. That's what we call a self-own, sweetheart. You just plead guilty to a crime nobody even accused you of, and in the process you triggered the Streisand effect. You tried to silence one tweet, and now the entire internet is calling you a honeypot. There are piano ballads called My Honey, Honey, Honeypot. There are memes of you in a bee costume. You didn't stop the narrative, you became the main character in it. Brilliant. Let's call this what it is. This ain't about defamation. This is a classic SLAPP suit, a strategic lawsuit against public participation. Translation, you embarrassed us, you criticized our foreign policy, so now we'll use the legal system to bankrupt your ass and shut you up. It's a move straight from the deep state playbook. It's a form of government-sanctioned harassment. And how is it being run? Through Kash's own law foundation. That's right, the fucking FBI director's girlfriend is suing a journalist who criticizes him with the FBI director's own personal legal staff. The conflict of interest is so blatant, so in your face, it's a fucking insult to the legal profession. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a proxy war, and Kash is using his girlfriend as a human shield. And let's follow the money, shall we? This Alexis Wilkins, this sensational music star as Kash calls her, she gets about 8,000 streams a week on Spotify. You know what that pays? A couple of fucking Starbucks gift cards and a half-eaten bag of pretzels. And yet, she's rolling into federal court with a top-shelf legal team out of D.C., a team that costs thousands of dollars an hour. So where's the money coming from? You telling me Little Miss Three Fans in a Dream is funding this high-prized legal assault all by herself? Or is her boyfriend, the director of the FBI, using taxpayer-funded jets to go see her, using his foundation's lawyers, and maybe just maybe using his influence to fund this whole damn charade? Is he using our money to go after a guy who hurt his little fucking feelings? And here's where these Ivy League morons get so stupid, it's beautiful. By filing this lawsuit, Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, has just opened himself up to discovery. Because he's not married to her. There's no spousal privilege. He has no immunity. That means Elijah Schaefer's lawyers can now legally demand all of their text messages, all of their emails, all the flight logs on that $60 million government jet he used to visit her, all communications about this lawsuit before it was even filed, and any internal FBI shit that ties him to this campaign of harassment. He didn't just step in a bear trap. He built the trap, put his own leg in it, and then handed the other guy the key. He just turned his own fucking office and his personal life into a potential crime scene. It's the dumbest move I've ever seen. So you want to know why this ridiculous lawsuit popped off right now? Because it's a distraction, a smokescreen. It's because Kash Patel's been getting hammered day in and day out for dodging the Epstein list and for covering up the truth about the Charlie Kirk assassination. The guy promised transparency. He promised us he'd expose the deep state. But the second he gets the power, what does he do? He becomes the deep state. He's out here protecting pedophile files, running cover for a political hit, and now he's suing journalists for memes? This isn't about his girlfriend's reputation. This is about silencing his critics. The lawsuit isn't about defamation. It's about all the anti-Israel rhetoric they cited. It's a political hit job, plain and simple. What a fucking fraud. And this ain't just a lawsuit. It's part of a bigger pattern of intimidation. Elijah's friends, his guests, are getting detained at the fucking airport. They're being interrogated by federal agents, not about terrorism, but about their stance on Israel, about their politics, about why they hate Kash Patel. They're placing spyware on their devices. They're threatening their families. They're wiretapping their homes. All while the FBI, under Kash, is claiming to be the good guys. This ain't national security. This is foreign interest tyranny being carried out by our own government on our own soil. And they're doing it in broad daylight because they think they can get away with it. So let's wrap this up. Kash, you compromised, two-faced piece of shit. You went from America first to Israel first, faster than a lobbyist hits send on a PAC deposit. You were supposed to drain the swamp. Instead, you became its slimiest, snakiest, most incompetent little resident. You used the power of the FBI to go after your critics. You used your girlfriend as legal artillery, and you used your own fucking law firm to do it. You are a disgrace to the badge, a disgrace to the movement, and a disgrace to this country. So do yourself a favor and resign. Disappear. Get the fuck out of public office and go back to writing your shitty children's books. Because this ain't about a retweet. It's about a little man in a very big job who couldn't handle the internet calling him out for being a two-faced fucking fraud. And let me give some free legal advice to all you deep state cocksuckers out there. If you ever find yourself up against some bullshit charge, some prosecutor with a hard-on for censorship, some pencil-dick fed trying to sue your ass over a fucking meme, you call the best fucking lawyer on the planet, Vinny fucking Gambini, area code 669-969-6969. That's right, 669-969-6969. You ain't gonna forget that one, sweetheart. You call that number? You don't get a call center, you get me. I've beat every fucking prosecutor on this planet from Alabama to fucking Mars. Subscribe to Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations. We ain't afraid to speak the truth. Court's adjourned. Vinny out.